In the heart of the Amazon, where the canopy formed a verdant cathedral and the air hummed with unseen life, lived a woman named Drive. Aris Thorne. She wasn't your typical adventurer, more comfortable with ancient texts and dusty archives than machetes and malaria nets. Yet, a whisper of a lost city, built by an unknown pre-Incan civilization and rumored to hold the secret to limitless energy, had lured her deep into the jungle's embrace. Her expedition consisted of only 2 others, Mateo, a local guide whose weathered face held the wisdom of generations spent navigating the treacherous rivers, and Lena, a sharp-witted cartographer with an uncanny ability to read the subtle shifts of the terrain. They had been hacking their way through dense undergrowth for weeks, their supplies dwindling, their hope flickering like a dying torch. One sweltering afternoon, a sudden, torrential downpour turned the jungle floor into a treacherous quagmire. As they sought shelter under a colossal fig tree, Lena, shivering and muttering about the dwindling chances, noticed something peculiar. "Look," she rasped, pointing a trembling finger at the gnarled roots of the tree. "That's not natural." Embedded within the ancient wood was a series of intricate carvings, half obscured by moss and time. Aris, her academic curiosity reignited, immediately recognized a pattern she'd seen in fragmentary pottery shards back in her university lab. "This is it," she breathed, her voice filled with reverence that silenced even the drumming rain. "This is a marker. We're close." Following the carvings, which led them deeper into a part of the jungle Mateo had always avoided, they stumbled upon a hidden entrance, masked by a curtain of vines. Beyond it lay a darkness so profound it seemed to swallow the very light. With their headlamps as their only guide, they entered. The air inside was thick with the scent of damp earth and something else, something metallic and strangely vibrant. The tunnel sloped downwards, eventually opening into a vast, cavernous space. Their headlamps cut through the gloom, revealing an awe-inspiring sight. Before them stood a city, not of stone or brick, but of a shimmering, crystalline material that seemed to hum with an inner light. It was a city frozen in time, its structures elegant and otherworldly, unlike anything known to human history. As they ventured further, a low thrumming sound began to emanate from the heart of the city. Aris, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and exhilaration, realized the truth of the legends. This wasn't just a city, it was a colossal, ancient power generator, still active after millennia. At its core, a swirling vortex of energy pulsed with an unearthly glow. Suddenly, the ground beneath them trembled. A section of the crystalline floor shimmered and dissolved, revealing a chasm below. Before they could react, a colossal, multi-limbed creature, made of the same crystalline material as the city, emerged from the depths. Its eyes, glowing with an intense blue light, fixed on them. It was the city's guardian, awakened by their presence. Panic surged through them. Mateo, with a primal roar, drew his machete, but Aris knew that brute force was useless against such a being. "It's a construct," she yelled over the creature's eerie shriek. "It's reacting to our presence, not trying to kill us directly." Drawing upon her knowledge of ancient civilizations and their often complex energy systems, Aris had a desperate idea. She noticed a series of intricate geometric patterns etched into the floor around the creature. They mirrored the patterns she'd seen on the entrance marker. "Lena, Mateo, focus your lights on those patterns." Each one, working in unison, they directed their headlamps onto the glowing glyphs. As the light hit each symbol, the creature's movements faltered, its vibrant glow dimming. The thrumming from the city's core intensified, then suddenly, with a blinding flash, the creature dissolved back into the crystalline floor. A moment of stunned silence hung in the air, broken only by their ragged breaths. The city, though still pulsing with energy, now felt less hostile, more welcoming. Aris approached the central vortex, a profound sense of awe washing over her. The secret of limitless energy, a dream of humanity, lay before them. They didn't touch it, didn't attempt to harness it. They knew that such power, in the wrong hands, could bring about destruction. Instead, they documented everything, meticulously sketching the architecture, recording the energy signatures, and deciphering what they could of the ancient glyphs. Their mission wasn't to exploit, but to understand. The journey back was less arduous, filled with a quiet sense of triumph. The jungle, which had once seemed so hostile, now felt like an accomplice to their secret. They returned not with stolen riches or a powerful weapon, but with knowledge, the most potent treasure of all. The Amazon had revealed one of its deepest mysteries, and Aristhorn, the quiet scholar, had become a legend in her own right, forever bound to the crystalline city that slept beneath the jungle's emerald embrace. What do you think was the most challenging part of their journey, and why?